Hi friends, it's your boy Cranberry Enthusiast. Welcome to another unscripted video in January in the year of our Lord 2025. It's crazy. Also, it's very cold in the car. I have a pair of gloves, but I don't know if I can... Actually, wait a minute. Yes, I can easily access them. You know, after you do things for so long, eventually things come around where you have the right materials for the right job. So, there we go. But hi, I hope you all are doing marvelously well, to quote a famous musician. And yeah, it has been crazy foggy around here in January 2025 in the Pacific Northwest. It hasn't really snowed yet, other than up high on the mountaintops. Mountains often receive quite a bit of snow, so I thought it's been kind of one of my goals for this year to turn on the camera and to just ramble about some topic, or just to put more videos on this YouTube channel. I want to get back into making more consistent content, and yes, it's harder because my life looks a bit different, or I should say certain things are harder, but it's also, I mean, last year I feel like was one of my most productive years ever, and considering all the stuff I got done last year, and even this year so far too, you gotta take a step back sometimes and look at the big picture and be like, wow, how did I do that? So, but this is not my first attempt at recording a video like this, and something that I am still getting over is just the sheer, the fear, I guess, the hurdle of recording myself unscripted and putting it out on the internet. I think somehow it's, even though I've been doing stuff like this for quite a while now, it's still, being on camera is not the easiest thing for me. It's gotten a lot easier, and I don't know how relaxed or comfortable I seem on camera, but it's something that makes a bit of a difference. Maybe, I don't know. My brain is bouncing all over the place this morning. So, the thing I was going to say, though, is that they're kind of the topic of this video. I don't really know the title of this video, but the topic I'm thinking about for it, it's the human concept of, well, there's lots of names for it, I'm sure. The name I'm most familiar with is the concept of masking. Psychologically masking, or personality masking. And you may be sitting there wondering to yourself, what on earth is masking? And it's not the type of mask where you go to the Halloween store, although you might have that type of mask going to the Halloween store, and, you know, picking out a mask and you know, wearing a mask and going around scaring people, jumping out from behind corners. No, not exactly that. The thing that I do, it's a kind of a personality quirk where I have a tendency to try to adapt my personality to whatever situation I am in or a part of. And apparently I'm not alone, at least according to people on the internet, but I don't really know anybody who has it quite the same way that I do, or at least deals with it, because in all honesty, it's something I don't really like. I don't like feeling like, even though I'm the same person, I don't like feeling like I act so differently in different situations. And there's a myriad of factors, and I want to start off by saying that I don't think this thing is entirely, it's not unnatural. Like, all of us mask to some extent, you know, unless all of us are just bleeding hearts on our sleeves all the time, and, you know, the things that you would tell. What on earth? The car door locks. I'm getting a new car soon, by the way. Actually, that's a major plan for this weekend. Make some great strides strides on that. But it's, you know, it's normal for, you know, I should say it's not natural for you to be telling the same things to, you know, your close friends and family members as you would with a total stranger. Like, you know, you're not going to be telling a total stranger, by and large, you know, unless they're like your psychologist or doctor or that you just met or something, you know. If it's a professional thing, that's different, but it's depending on the circumstance that kind of dictates, you know, what you say and what you talk about. There may be things, that conversations that you have that are not appropriate for everybody around you. Like, you know, there are certain topics that you know, you just shouldn't talk about around, say, children, or say people who are more sensitive to certain things, and, you know, so there's layers of things. You definitely, you know, we all act differently in different situations, and there's some things we'd say in some circumstances and we wouldn't say it in other circumstances, and so that's normal. I wish I could get my brain to believe that, but that is a normal thing. My thing is, like, I feel like mine is sometimes, I perceive it as being heavily accented, because I mean, I've been diagnosed with ADHD. I probably have, like, I'm very confident I have some form of, like, OCD and probably a bunch of other, you know, letters and numbers. My brain just works really cool. But what the frustrating part, the problem for me or the problem as I currently perceive it, is that a lot of times I get to a point where it's like, who am I? Who is the real me? Like, what do I actually want to do here? How do I want to act and behave? And that can fluctuate quite a lot. Like, and I think to an extent that's normal too. You know, it's not like there's certain habits or things that we are always going to follow, so to speak. Like, sometimes I really, really want to be like not in a traditional way, but the way I think about it is like the life of the party, where it's I want to make people laugh, I want to entertain people, I want to bring energy and joy and positivity. And I think that's kind of, like, if I'm thinking about it right now, that's in general my default state. That's what I kind of, I guess, view as my standard, so to speak. But it's not always easy to do that, because again, like, my brain, from personal experience, seems to work differently than with a lot of people I know. And I also have a tendency of getting overstimulated very easily, and it's something I'm only, like, really starting to notice more as I get older. But then also, you know, I see signs of it when I was younger. It was like, well, no wonder, like, I went to the county fair like 10 years ago, or maybe not quite 10 years ago, but, you know, a while back, I went to the county fair, and I didn't talk to anybody, but I just go through the county fair, and it's like, I feel exhausted, and I feel like I'm in a bad mood, and it's like, where is this coming from? And it's like, well, you know, I just saw like 50,000, well, that's maybe high, but, you know, I did just see thousands of people, like, all in a really short period of time as I'm walking through this crowd. And so anyway, it's different stuff like that has been interesting. So yeah, that's, I don't know. Definitely feel free to comment down below. Leave your passionate questions and things and concerns and wonderings and your comments and stuff. You know, what do you think about yourself? Are you someone who masks? Do you tend to change different aspects about yourself, or do you find yourself, you know, acting in certain ways? And how is that for you? Like, do you like not care, and are you able to, you know, just not really care what, you know, how other people, to, like, you know, a terribly precise degree, what other people think about you, and if so, actually, please do comment below, because I genuinely would love to learn practical things, practice practical things of getting out of other people's heads and not allowing myself to be not allowing myself to be so easily affected by other people's opinions, whether it's their actual opinions or ways that they perceive me. So kind of and as a testament to kind of like getting through this, I'm really planning, I'm going to be posting this video. I haven't posted a lot of, I don't think I've posted any, oh wait a minute, maybe posted. I need to check my schedule. Lots has been going on, but anyway, I do want to post more on YouTube. So thank you all for watching and listening to me ramble. Again, please do leave your comments and questions down below, your thoughts. And yeah, hope you have a fabulous time. I'll see you later. And I need to take my glove off to turn off the camera. Bye.